Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the very foundation of the web, the skeleton of every single website you've ever visited. We're talking about HTML. Whether you're a complete beginner dreaming of building your own website, a student just starting your coding journey, or simply curious about how the internet works, you've come to the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of what HTML is, where it came from, and why it's so incredibly important. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get started on our web development adventure. First up, let's talk about versions. You might have heard people mention HTML5. So what happened to HTML 1, 2, 3, and 4? Well, they all existed. HTML has evolved significantly over the years. The current standard, the one everyone uses today, is HTML5. It was a massive leap forward, introducing new features for video, audio, and interactive content directly in the browser without needing plugins like Flash. Before HTML5, we had HTML4, which was the standard for a very long time. And before that, we had earlier versions, each adding new capabilities. Think of it like smartphone updates. Each new version of HTML brought better features, more stability, and more power to web developers. Sticking with the latest version, HTML5, is key because it ensures your website is modern, accessible, and works great on all devices. So where did this all begin? Let's take a quick trip back in time. The story of HTML starts in the late 1980s and early 1990s with a brilliant computer scientist named Tim Berners-Lee. He was working at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. He had a vision for a system that would allow scientists around the world to share information easily. To make this happen, he invented three core technologies: HTTP, which is the protocol for fetching documents, URLs, the web addresses we use every day, and of course, HTML, the hypertext markup language. The hypertext part was revolutionary. It meant you could link documents together, creating a web of information. The first version was very simple, with only a handful of tags. It wasn't flashy, but it laid the groundwork for the entire World Wide Web as we know it today. It's amazing to think that this project, designed for scientists, blossomed into the global network connecting billions of people. So, what are the primary uses of HTML? Well, its main use is, you guessed it, web development. Every single page on the internet is built with HTML. From simple blogs to complex social media sites like this one and massive e-commerce platforms, HTML is the essential building block. But its use doesn't stop there. HTML is also crucial for creating web-based documentation. Instead of clunky PDF files, companies can create searchable, linkable online help guides. Another big use is in email development. Those fancy marketing emails you get with images and layouts, they are often coded using a simplified version of HTML. It's also used for creating simple web applications and for ensuring content is accessible to people using screen readers. Essentially, anywhere you need to structure and display content on the web, HTML is the go-to tool. It's the universal language of the web. Finally, let's talk about the types of HTML. This can be a bit confusing, but we can simplify it. In the early days, there was HTML and then XHTML. XHTML, or Extensible Hypertext Markup Language, was basically a stricter, more XML-based version of HTML. It had very rigid rules about how you had to write your code. For example, all tags had to be in lowercase and had to be properly closed. The idea was to create cleaner, more consistent code. However, with the arrival of HTML5, the lines blurred. HTML5 was designed to be much more flexible and forgiving. It took the best ideas from both HTML4 and XHTML and combined them. Today, when people talk about writing HTML, they're almost always talking about writing in the HTML5 standard. You can still write it in a very strict, XHTML-like syntax if you want to, or you can take a more flexible approach. The browser will understand both. So for a beginner, you don't need to worry too much about the different types. Just focus on learning the HTML5 standard, because that is the present and future of the web. So, to recap, HTML is the fundamental markup language for creating web pages. It has evolved from a simple tool for scientists into the powerful HTML5 standard we use today. It works by using tags to structure content for web browsers to display. It's used for everything from websites and emails to online documentation. And while it has had different variations like XHTML, the modern standard to learn is HTML5. It's the skeleton that holds the entire web together. Learning it is the first and most important step on your journey to becoming a web developer. It's a skill that will open up a whole new world of creativity and opportunity. Thank you so much for watching this deep dive into the world of HTML. I hope you found it fun and educational. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about web development, coding, and all things tech, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll start writing our very first HTML page from scratch. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.